And we're bending everything until we're left with one who had the last say. It was Fav, and they take out Oregon to leave us with Villa.
And when it's clear that there is pressure coming towards main stairs, then the utility is positioned there. TALON moving his way down to get aggressive as well. Manages to find the kill onto Typon. Reject coming in with a strong start to round one here. No time. Able to get a nice little peek out onto StudyBal. Gets himself a kill, 4v2, and it's falling apart.
Wow. They've absolutely slaughtered them there, Tim. Yep, 4 left alive.
You finally find yourself in one. It can be tough to take them, and Typon going to be in that position. Take just
felt like they weren't really aware he was even in there, to be honest.
They're going to lose another.
They could do if they walk into this one blind. They'll lose one. They'll lose 2.
No!
Take finds both.
You know that he's keen for that ace. He's just going to hold himself here on the basement stairs. Is he going to get it? Yes, he will.
Is so far proving absolutely useless. You know, they've still got 7 drones on the field. Another one pops out, and they have no idea who's even down there. What is that?
Fav are just getting absolutely removed out of this right now as TALON finds another kill, this time onto number 2. Surely not another flawless round, can they? He's going to find Shin.
They're not the ones striking from below. They're the ones striking in from above at this point now. How's this gunfight going to turn out? Swing from Take. It's another flawless round.
To be fair, in the first round that we saw on AVG, it was a slightly more site-based approach.
What is this?
Surely
not.
Surely not.
How did he get away with that? How? He ground walks through Stud. He gets the one almost a second, but finally gets traded out. Afro does not want to lose another round. It's a 3K for him in round number 4. Number 2 with the closeout. It was that close to disaster.
That's just keeping Salty pushed back, just preventing him from pressuring number 2. I don't think they're aware of the Goyo in behind the bar either. As Monty comes round, he certainly is. Pistol out at the ready, manages to get the kill as others rain in as well, and this is a better attack from Reject than we've seen so far. Shin loses out in the second gunfight. Handy looks to aggress in. He sees his man. Does he get the kill? No, it's TALON ultimately who manages to finish off Afro. 3 versus 3, and the pressure is mounting on Fav once again.
Great nade coming out from Candy as well, catching Ramu. Now they've got to watch out for these flanks. Number 2 coming up on one side.
There's only one position that Shin can push from. He's not taken the opportunity to rotate underneath. Has to come from red stairs, which was exactly where Reject forced him. Could have been dangerous for Typon there, getting spotted out, and the kills come in. Take finding Shin. Salty going to be downed on the Monty. If you could down any operator on this lineup, I think that is the one that they would have chosen. Fav going to be challenged into Study. Number 2 finding no time. Essentially a 2 versus 3, 1 versus 3 as Take finds his man. Candy finishes it off, and the win is going to be super sweet for Reject as they manage to put their first points on the board in APAC North.
And we're going to have it at the end. Clubhouse, it's this decision between Bank and Club.
Well, rotation through the garage is out of question now. He's basically in a do-or-die situation and finds another one there. Meryu off the board as he finds a third on the stairs, but is unable to connect his shots with him, though, and now gets fully flashed in the middle of that gunfight.
It's a bit of a drive here now, if they can get some solidity maybe, but they don't have much time to do it. There's at least one in a trade on the back. Go see if he can pick up another. Jibby has the diffuser though, and that's the risk here right now. He hasn't got it inside the site. Yas has the lock on the door. Doesn't matter what you do on the other side. The diffuser is nowhere near. But it's the pressure to put that application onto the site that suffers time and time again. A swing round and Rin gets locked out by Yura. They have more bullets and they have the ability to keep pushing without needing the reload. You can see this DK rotates coming back round on the opposite side. Chibi finds one more. It's a 5 versus 4 versus 2. But they're going to see if they can get the stick in the meantime. Just coated left. Doesn't have the angle. But
he does!
The diffuser. A couple of seconds left. Can they get the recollection in time? He just has to swing and get the pick. He's in the right place. But the pre-fire is on the side of Yura.
Grenade from above will probably be caught by the magnet that's out there, so that's actually going to explode the electric claw. Just a little bit delayed. Coda comes around the corner with the shotgun, gets a triple kill. Katsing finds one as well. There's 2 left. Yura coming in from blue. He needs to try and clutch this up. Lily is still above. There's not much time left. And as he sneaks around the corner, he finds one. Doesn't see the second. Gets taken out. And with 10 seconds left, and Lily going into the motorcycle now. He is taken out by Coated as well. Might be a little bit of information gain as Lily gets picked up and Coated spots one in the middle of the site suddenly. Light will find a single kill, pops over to the garage as well and finds one, but the diffuser has been dropped.
They're going to see if they can try and just plant it there on that little tucked in hop wall. The pre-fire either side, but Yas is rotating onto the left of the door itself. Wins that first engagement. They're able to slink their way out. They've just can't quite get out of there in time. getting themselves ready for a bit of a hot drop. The burn on the intel, he goes tucked into the corner. They're going to see if they can try and catch it out, but Light doesn't quite hit the swing. There is the cover that comes through. Chibisu's trying to find the angle, but it's planted. They knew exactly what they needed to do. They got the intel on where they needed to cover, and they were in the positions to do it with the verticality still in their favor. And now just Yura left. He gets himself a double, but the fight on the floor is scrappy on the door. And it is 6-1 for DK.
Wall's getting ripped open here. He stands up, rotates up, and gets himself removed from the playing field.
In fact, Lily wasn't loud. She was even deeper, even further. There's a drone that gets a reveal as 2 more bodies die on the site itself. There's one more. It's just Lily left.
They've heard it.
The loose swing, and yeah, the drone was down there
we
before.
go.
A flawless to end. A damn one key a day here. 7-1.
Oh my god, we're going to go to Skyscraper. I did say they've been playing well if they don't go to Skyscraper.
Which is why they're having to use the smoke to even get inside and start pushing in here. Finally, he strikes, though, finding Evie Taylor, who was waiting for the second assailant to come striking in through the wall. Not going to happen. Nova shutting him down a 1-for-1, but it's Trade City coming in here.
The cover is surely in place. He's going to stick this, Des. That's going to be diffuser planted. Shio managing to find a beautiful kill. Tries to push back into the site on the Jaeger static. Knows there's one lined up outside. Does he know the prone? Yes, what a kill. 1v1. And it leaves us now with Mephi versus Static. Mephi has the power position though, knows where the man is coming from, has the LMG, has all the advantage and the kill, and T1 have the first round.
Clocked him. The clock is running down to those final 15 seconds here. Hello? There's a guy sat right there. He's like a gargoyle in front of him, but didn't see the man. Thought he was part of the furniture. How wrong he could be. A 3 versus 2 for Sandbox as we go into these last 10 seconds. Smoke's coming out. Mephi finding one on the step through, but he's got to find 2 more. Inhaling that gas as he charges through. PJH going to try and stick it. Mephi into a massive 3K. Can PJH stick it? No! On the downstairs, the down comes through the floor, and Sandbox get the round.
And they just don't have that sort of grace. Crazy Boy does manage to find Nova. That gets things going. Mephi with a little bit of luck there. Harper just peeking out into his pre-fire, and that's going to leave us now in a very quick turnaround 5 versus 3, and T1 might just have the advantage that they need, but Envy Taylor has been going very well so far, and he's going to continue as he manages to get one. Static it is who actually gets Arakaze, but the Envy Taylor trade comes in. Mephi, he's going to go down, and that's going to be PJH getting that diffuser on the ground. 3 versus 2, and surely this is one that can be held on to now. Just inside of the kitchen window, the rappel can hold it down. It's all up to Shio. Heads up to the top floor to try and use that verticality, but there's one on the geisha window, and it's going to be 11 to close things out.
If that default cam is still up, well, he's just got past it. He is a nut, but there's a man tucked round to the side. It's a freebie coming out for Envy. Just lacking on the drone play here, lacking on the intel game. T1 stalling out in the mid-round, and Sandbox stealing away a flawless round in round 5. So for Sandbox, this round is all about the execute, and if they lose this Ying, my God, is it going to sting? Can he find a kill upstairs? No, he can't. Down to half HP. Crazy Boy living up to his name because he's still sticking on this vertical, and he can't find the kill. Envy gets it first and shuts down Crazy Boy on the mute.
And Crazy Boy just getting a little bit locked into that one. Might have been better to dip away. Candela does indeed go off. We will hear it detonate, but there's the kill. Big one from Mephi. 20 seconds left to go. Static starts getting that diffuser down. It's up to Arakaze and Mephi now. The Nitro is going to miss, and that's going to allow Static to finish this plant. It's just too late from Mephi. It's a 1 versus 2. He needs to find more kills, but there's one on the upside down rappel. Karaoke window. Surely this is going to be done. He can find one. It's 1v1, Des. He's got a difficult kill to find. He needs to find Shio.
He's got so much time.
The cover is there because of where the plant is. So close.
Well, Robot Wars may now begin. As the real wars begin, Harper finding Crazy Boy. A second coming in for him, almost a third, but 2 come back the other way.
But they know that there's more kills need to be found before they will be able to do that. Now then, as Nova looks to push in, PJH with a cheeky little Nitro gets his man.
Very much solo pushing himself through here. Looks the wrong way. I'll find himself tagged out. The Ella goes for the swing. Mephi coming up against Envy, but it's PGH finding Static first. Envy's down to just about 70 HP as it ticks down further. Mephi, I think now moving himself up to 15 kills. Again, 11, being stubborn, not pulling back to sight yet, is looking to go for a challenge here. Finds the man and gets the down as well and gets the kill. That's what you're looking for. A second one as Arakaze with the long support coming in from Terrace.
Nova's going to be out of luck here. PJH surely knows that the man is coming. No, it's a freebie for Nova. He sees him for so long, but PJH just not looking in the right direction.
They are. They've got the drone coming in. They know where 11 is sat, but the other members, the other 3, are a little bit unknown here. Arakaze stepping round for the 1, 11 into the last, and T1 bring down their Korean counterparts 7-4.
Clubhouse is the pick here for Cyclops.
There's a bit of drone, a bit of intel, and a little bit more of Flores, pushing them further away. Aigate goes for the drop and takes the spine of Demic out. There's a bit of a trade there inside the back of the box, and SiegeGG does a bit more work. Oh, with a Black Ice shield, no less, being the last thing he sees. The Candelas start to pop off, but nobody's really caught by them. They're still waiting on Gatorada and Blackray to do something on the opposite side. Anaton and SiegeGG are a little bit locked out here. Anaton just goes for a deep dive with the diffuser in hand. He's tucked in on the corner. Soldier, he's just close on the side. They're looking to try and get the catch, and they do. Popped off, swung around, 1 body left, but no time.
Blackray is still looking to find a roamer with 30 seconds left. He is not there. He's never been there in this round. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Pings are coming through. The first frags are going in favor of TALON here, and it's a 5-on-3 situation. TALON are picking them apart here as they try and execute. Even a Frostmat comes into play, and it's a flawless round to finish it off. Gatorada is waiting below. That's definitely a drone. They are well aware, but the wrong angle is being checked, and he gets the kill. Kanos is going to be able to escape with it.
The pressure's going to come through onto that player just inside the rafters. Demic can hold this off as well as he can. Aziz gets one. Demic gets one of his own. SiegeGG can't quite find his way through, though. None of them have stepped into the building because Talon just sort of say no. And now they've removed that shield, the power position to bite back. Just saw an elbow, but pulls themselves closer. They've ducked in, got close, hopped in, locked out, but dropped down from the little ankle hold before. They push into the space. This makes sure that he doubles it up. It's a little bit of a showdown right now, and the first is broken, but there's Hetty with 1. Can he find the second? No, Blackray bites back, and suddenly there it is, almost a 1 versus 1. That's the reveal. They know where the player is. They know they can stick out this plant. They're not entirely sure where he might have gone. He's tucked himself background in for the push here, and they just have to watch this from the 2 different angles. They might be outside. He's not entirely sure, but the low down and the lying down means they won't get the catch, whether he goes round. ADS, he's looking for the second. Either side of the gym equipment, they reveal themselves, but it's the pop-up from Blackray that gives Cyclops the second round.
Grenades are attempted to be used from below, and I believe someone might have just rotated in that one. No, it's Aigate that went through, saved his life with it without him even knowing, but gets swung, and as he finds that kill, Sir Laser Gates are being opened up, but still a player around in Logi and also in the gym. Both fall. Talon have only 1 member left. It's Demic here that needs to try and clutch it out, and 3 fires are coming out. He finds 1, but not being able to pick up the kill. Eventually, it's Cyclops that win the round. Still knowing that someone is up there. C4 gets used, a lot of damage done towards Demic, but he lives for now, gets taken out. It's a 4-on-3 situation, and Gatorada quickly trying to open up some extra lines aside for his teammates there, but as they lose control of blue, Kanos is now going to be able to lock these 2 off. The diffuser gets dropped, however, and that turns it into a 2-on-2 situation. And Monty goes aggressive here. Is he going to be able to pick up the kills? That's the big question. It's Gatorada with a pistol up against 2, and that loses them the round.
A slightly different one this time round, and it's going to start with a cook grenade around to that rotation.
Yes!
Just catches him out, but does enough to sort of reveal the location. That doesn't stop the grenade though. Kanos, if they try and slip their way through, they can get behind that reinforced wall. Anaton, in the meantime, is able to swing around, get 1. There's Soldier and Hetty getting 1 apiece. It's just Anaton left. Anaton, he drives his way through into logistics. Hetty's going to see if he can stick the plant. Demic is watching for the rotation. The reveal on the player and the positioning. The swing round doesn't see them behind the 1. Solid bit for a great take. And the hot pings are coming through. That bulletproof on the side, and they're still sprinting either side of that single reinforcement.
Oh, he gets it,
Anaton! The pistol for the quad kill. Tried to take a dash, but Cyclops, well, mainly Anaton, they're not done yet.
The Mew Jammers are blocking this. There's no way they can do this, and that means that this might be the end here. This might go to overtime in favor of Cyclops, unless they gun them out here. 1 kill goes in favor either way, but it's going to be traded continuously here. It's 1 kill from the cluster charge. It's only up to Aegator now. The plant is going down. Is he going to be able to find a kill? He sees that. No, he does not. He's not able to get it here. No, he gets it at the end. Cyclops get the clutch, a last-second kill on the planter.
There's the second player that's coming around. The grenade just pops in and tacks around, takes care of SiegeGG. The spray on the pistol. Now they're brave enough to go for it. The Mozzie's still standing. The Monty, he's doing everything right here, and he's finally been able to find it for 30 seconds. A 3 versus 2, a 3 versus 1, but they're battling back in. h3dy. They're waiting for the plant to come through, but 2 impacts. You're right. Underneath, there's the first, and is able to do most of the damage to his health. The spray catches the second. The second doesn't catch h3dy. He's going to see if he can stick it. 11 seconds. If he pops up, it's a huge gamble. He knows he doesn't have a chance to try and reconfigure this. It's wide. And he's now able to slip out. He's going for the rotate. He's not quite sure where the other player is. Are they have intel or not? I'm not too sure. He's got himself stacked up with a bit of a long arm. The pings are coming through. He's sticking it for now. He's not going to get there. There it is!
No, he gets it!
He just
Cyclops, how did he get away with this?
He never fakes! But a rotate could come through on the opposite side. If they're not cautious here, it could suddenly be a big moment. Do they know that it's being put down? He's going to try and find the first fight, and there it is. Dropped and down, but caught almost instantly. It's just a man behind the shield. A 3 versus 1. Not for very long. TALON, they unfortunately fall a bit to bits. 2 very close rounds that, to be fair, they shouldn't have been Cyclopses, but at the end of the day, they were. And hey, that's an elite animation we're probably going to be the first to see here on a stream.
It's very fitting, actually, for basically what Anaton did there, just holding off the push, holding off the last man standing for TALON, trying to bring it back.